Ciao a tutti, Marcello here, welcome to a new gameplay first look. Today we take a look at Guild of Dungeoneering Ultimate Edition. This is an original game released a while ago, but in the game you will not directly control the hero, but you design the dungeons around them. It's an original idea and it's better to show you how it works. First time for me that I played too.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All across the land they're cheering, oh, to be a Dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
Music, it's awesome. The Every League of Explorers, the novel's most featured guild in the land, with insufferable jerks, has showed them they won't think me so grossly incompetent. This is your guild, the Guild of Dungeoneering. It's time to build a barracks, so your first Dungeoneer has somewhere to live. Place the barrack beside your guild hall to build a new room. You have unlocked the chump.
The one that's always left behind, the solitary lump, the pawn who's fodder for the grind. The sorry little chump.
Simply awesome. This is your first Dungeoneer, the chump. You can grow your guild, gain new Dungeoneers, and expand the loot you find in dungeons by using gold. Let's go loot some gold from a dungeon. Go exploring. Here's your first adventure. This is where you pick your Dungeoneer and blessing, but you don't have options for now. Rats, how original. Enter the dungeon, let's see how Marcello is doing. This is where you'll start. Enter the dungeon. Do you want to play a tutorial? Yes, please. Welcome to your first very dungeon. This poor doomed soul is your Dungeoneer. Play cards from your hand to create a dungeon that they can overcome or die. In each quest, you have a goal. In this quest, you must defeat one rat man. In order for your Dungeoneer to reach the rat man, they need a dungeon. You draw 5 dungeon cards each turn. This hand contains 5 rooms. There is only one place where a room will fit. Go ahead and play a room now. There is only one place where a room will fit. Okay, they are all same. The tutorial, you can play up to 3 cards each turn. You can't play any more cards right now, so go ahead and end your turn. A Dungeoneer's life is never dull. Dungeoneers can enter 1 explored room per turn. Dungeoneers are always willing to fight, but your Dungeoneer is too weak to fight the zombie that they are heading towards. Hey, who are you calling weak? The zombie is a level 2 monster, and your Dungeoneer is only at level 1. Dungeoneers are natural explorers. Why don't you try placing another new dungeon room for them to explore now? Nasty rat. Room. Another room here. You can place a weaker monsters on the new room. Try placing the level 1 nasty rat now. Here. This footsteps shows you which room your Dungeoneer currently wants to get to. Your Dungeoneer is still heading towards danger. Try placing a treasure card on the new room to guide your Dungeoneer away from the danger. Okay, this is the combination as a new room, lower level monsters, and the treasure finally did it. You have played 3 cards, so your turn automatically ends. Every fight is a fight to the death. You need to play battle cards to ensure that your Dungeoneer survives. The nasty rat starts with 5 health. Your Dungeoneer starts with 5 health too. Here you can see what type of move a monster is going to make. The Nasty Rod will claw, which will deal 1 damage. Here is your hand of battle cards. You start with 3 cards in your hand. Your right close punch cards will deal 1 damage to the Nasty Rod. Play an ice close punch now. Oh, did I forget to mention that monsters attack before your Dungeoneers attack? Damn, don't worry, your Dungeoneers start right after a monster's attack finishes. You draw a new battle card at the start of each turn. You drew a cover card. The symbols on a card means that your Dungeoneer will block 1 damage of any type. The Nasty Rod is going to play a Neurotoxin. If you don't block the damage, you will have to discard a card. Play your cover cards in order to avoid the damage and discard effect. Excellent work covering. You block the enemy's attack and don't have to discard an extra. Unfortunately for Dungeoneers everywhere, covering doesn't cause any damage, so the Nasty Rod is still at 4. Look at that, you drew Lucky Hit, which is the strongest card in your Dungeoneer's deck. The Nasty Rod is going to play Bite. You can tell from the shield icon on that card that this attack is unblockable. Go ahead and play your Lucky Hit. Oh, that wasn't lucky for the Nasty Rod. Nice job. Oh, it looks like your Dungeoneer isn't doing good too. The Nasty Rod is going to play Bite again. You can't block an unblockable attack, so playing cover now would do nothing. Play 1 of your punches to get the Nasty Rod down to 1. One more hit and you got it. Play another punch. That was a close one. Your Dungeoneer lives to cover another day. Well done. There's some loot. Once you've beaten an enemy, you get to steal their precious loot. You can choose between 3 items. Pegasus, Straitjacket. Choose some, or you can just take a treasure card to place in a dungeon on your next turn. Let's take the Fork. An item's level is based on the level of a monster that you defeated. Go over the Straitjacket card to examine it. One armor that gives 1 health to a Dungeoneer wears. Where is it? Examine the next one, Blade. Focus a weapon that increases your blade skill by 1. This adds the Slice card to your battle deck. And the last one, Pianist, is a helmet that increases your growth skill by 1. This adds the Rekindle card to your battle deck. Why don't you try giving your Dungeoneer a healing ability? This is your Dungeoneer's card sheet, which contains all your Dungeoneer's info. When your Dungeoneers defeats a monster of their level or higher, then your Dungeoneers will level up and gain 1 health. Dungeoneers return to full health after each fight. Nice. You can examine this section to see which card each skill gives you. Higher skills levels gives you more powerful cards. You can view your battle deck here after you complete the tutorial. Now that your Dungeoneer is level up, that zombie isn't looking so scary. Speak for yourself. This room is exactly what is needed to create a direct path through the dungeon. Play this room now. This room is exactly what is needed to create a direct path through the dungeon. Okay, Dungeoneers move faster through rooms they have already explored. Now they will move through 2 rooms. Playing a treasure card on this new room will entice your Dungeoneers to go toward the Ratman. Nothing draws the Dungeoneers like loot. Oh, this is why I'm a Dungeoneer. We got a zombie to fight. Whoa, my eyes deceive, or does this zombie start with 9 health? But this zombie has a weakness we can explore. Examine the zombie straight. DK, taking 2 damage in 1 turn causes 1 extra damage. Okay. The zombie's card's anger will deal 1 self-inflicted damage. Zombie's card's anger will deal 1 self-inflicted damage. If you can deal 1 more damage, you activate the zombie's trait. Nice. Monsters can inflict 2 kinds of damage, physical damage and magical damage. The zombie is going to do 1 magical attack. The zombie will block 1 physical damage. There are 3 types of blocks: physical, magical and any. The zombie will be able to block your eyes closed punch, play rekindle to bypass the enemy defenses. 1 magical damage and 1 heal for me, right? You hit the zombie for 1 damage, and even if it will hit you for 1 damage, you heal yourself for 1. The zombie is blocking 1 magical damage. Why don't you play Lucky Hit and activate DK again? Now play your eyes closed punch to take the zombie out. Zombie you defeated was a level 2 monster, so now you get to take its level 2 loot. Examine the Anchor Fist. Crush. Anchor increases your Crush skill by 2. This adds the cards for Crush 1 and Crush 2 to your battle deck. Let's examine the next item, Tenacious. Balaclava gives you the Tenacious trait and increases your Swift skills by 2. This adds 2 cards to your battle deck, Shift and Interrupt. Balaclava also gives you Dungeoneer as a trait. Tenacious is pretty powerful. You can die unless you are hit when you have 1 health point. If you choose to take the Balaclava, you will lose the bonuses from your pigeon nest. Let's check out the next item. Yellow Snowcomb increases your growth skill by 1. Roll 1 and Stupidity. Your growth skill is already level 1 thanks to your pigeon nest, so this will increase it to level 2. Level 2 growth skill adds the restore card to your battle deck. Yellow Snowcone gives you 1 health, but it also increases your Stupidity by 1, which adds a useless card to your battle deck. You can choose your own loot this time. Pick whatever equipment you think it's good. Let's take the Anchor. Dungeoneer level up. Okay. Hey, did you know that you defeated that zombie on a rune of fate? Hey, did you know that you defeated that zombie on a rune of the fates? That means you will gain 1 favor. Examine the favor menu to find out more. Favor does some interesting things while exploring dungeon and in battle. Be sure to check it out when you need a little boosts. When you finish a dungeon, the unused favor you have gathered will disappear, so remember to use it. Time to show off what you have learned. Will you complete the objective of the dungeon, or will you Dungeoneer meet the maker? Only the cards will tell. Pick up a card. Kindle Stick. Does this match the set we have? What's this? I have a room. Not just a rattle. No, this one's nasty. Let's play another one of this. Candlestick. Cannot use it. There's one last thing. You can spend favor in battle right here. You never know when it might save your skin. Good luck. Okay, I use it in a wrong way. Anyway, let's fight. This attack is unblockable, so let's go for a lucky hit too. Rush. One physical and block physical. This is perfect. I block this one and attack. It's unblockable, so I wanna go 1 health point and do a magical attack. Let's kill him. choose some loot. Gain fire blast. This one is nice. This one will go to switch the one already I have, the pigeon nest, so I don't want to take for now. Let's take a straight jacket. We'll gain a plus on the health points. Honey, nasty rat. For example, I can take favor. Is that a favor? Or what happened? Let's end the turn. Let's fight this rat man. Last one. This will block one of my attack and do a double attack. I will go with this. Perfect. Do cover 1 point damage. Attack. One will kill himself. Nice!
Well,
Victory!
really
Mobs
just quite
explored,
surprising.
monsters killed, loot and gear sold.
But against all odds, they keep surviving. They're so dumb. Why even bother?
Very nice. This is the basic concept of Guild of Dungeoneering. My first look ends here. I will leave for you a link inside the description for the game. It deserves very much. See you in the next video. Ciao.